here. It's the one and only David Hasselhoff.
Ratio. All women and me. I like it. Where are your husbands? Home cleaning the house? Yeah.
Are you within your comfort zone then, David?
Pardon me?
You within your comfort zone?
You know, my whole life seems to be women. Even I have female dogs. No, it's, you know, I have 4 sisters. And, you know, of course, Baywatch.
2 lovely daughters.
Yeah, and beautiful girls. And press agents in Los Angeles that are women, agents, managers. It's amazing.
Oh, except for Kit, of course.
You know,
Kit was a man,
funny.
wasn't he?
Well, I'm not so sure.
Oh.
When I did an article here with the London Times, you know, which I figure is a very reputable.
Yes, of course.
I sat down to do an article, and the headline, "My car's not gay." It was about some young child growing up saying his first experience on the other side was his love affair with Kit the car. But if you look at all the heroes in animation, you know, they all have a bit of a little twin. Hello. You know, it's always just a little bit continental, a little bit on that side, you know.
Well, we welcome you over to Europe and the continent and all that.
Yeah.
You were here for the Brit Awards last night.
Yeah, I had a great time last night.
How was it? I saw you on telly last night. Tell us all the gossip from
Well,
behind the
you know,
scenes.
it was great because, I mean, it's a lot of groups I didn't know, but they all knew me.
Like Elbow.
Yeah, Elbow was terrific. They were like, you know, backstage going, come hang, and, you know, and I got, you know, Duffy. I got to see some people I haven't seen, and living over here when I was doing Chicago, I really got to see, you know, your music and, you know, Dido, and I've known Kylie Minogue for so many years, so it was great to see some old friends, and one of my dear old friends was presenting Lionel Richie. We go way back. And so it was great. It's great.
Lovely.
It's always great fun backstage.
Yeah.
You know, it really is.
More than out front, actually.
Well, you know, out front's a big barn, and
Yeah.
you know, and it's constantly, can I take a picture? And I'm going, you know.
You have to be proper, don't you? And
Well, you have to.
you
know, but backstage, it's like, who cares?
Yeah.
Coldplay, hey, man, we're like Night Rider, you know, it's cool.
And also, backstage is kind of what your new TV show is going to be about, because you're letting cameras access all areas, as it were. Tell us a little bit about
I don't know, you know.
How scary is that? You'd have to tidy up, wouldn't
Well,
you?
you know, I mean, when I was here, they had Big Brother on. I kept, like, you know, and it was on all night.
Yeah.
How weird is that?
So
You used to wake up in the morning and go, it's the same people in bed. and they're sleeping. They need programming. I mean, it was crazy. But I never thought I would do it. But I met Scott before, and Scott was instrumental in bringing Jump in My Car to #2. He just took it upon himself to play it.
That all came about through the website thing and all that sort of stuff, didn't it?
I have a thing called Huff Space where you can kind of join, kind of like MySpace. This is kind of a safe space to share ideas and talk about what's going on in life. And so I met Scott, and then I never wanted to do a reality show because reality really isn't real, you know? I mean,
it's a game, isn't it?
It's a game. Well, they tell you, okay, let's be angry. You know, they make people do things that they normally wouldn't do in real life, and they pay them. And they pay them no money. That's why all of us are out of work. Because reality is cheap, and it's easy. It's much cheaper than a Night Rider, which costs $1.2 million, or a Baywatch, you know, it's $1 million. It doesn't cost that.
So that little tape that we saw there, what were we seeing? You looked like you were in a Hoff house or something.
You know what happened was, when they decided to do it, I found out that I really enjoyed it because, you know, I like people. And when people stop me on the streets, I either give them an autograph or take a picture but keep moving because I get stopped a lot here. I get attacked with cell phones, you know. Yeah. People from all over the world. They always announce what country. Hello, we're from Italy. Hello, we're from Amsterdam. Hello, we're from France. I go, who cares where you're from? You know? So they always do that. I don't know why. You know, but we were at the Hofbrau House in Las Vegas. Oh. And, you know, and now I'm the Hoff Whoever started that.
But it's meant that you're enormous in Germany, aren't you?
Well, you know, the Hoff started in Australia, and it's now become like giant. There's like 400 Hoffisms, like Desperate Housewives and Jan Hoff.
But you sang on the Berlin Wall, didn't you, when it was...
I did. I sang on the...
That was amazing.
Well, yeah, we're going back after 20 years. I sang Looking for Freedom. I went behind the wall before the wall came down. They didn't know me as the guy who talked to the car.
Right.
They just knew me as the guy who sang Looking for Freedom. But the Hofbrauhaus is a German Hofbrauhaus, the way they have in Munich, or beer hall. So I said, let's go have some Schweinstocks. And we had no idea what we were walking into. We came in there, and there's a little Austrian band going, it's God. David Hasselhoff. And these little old guys, they had a David Hasselhoff songbook. I didn't even know it existed. I said, do you have Crazy for You?
Do you ever get people like that coming on America's Got Talent? Because obviously you're one of the judges on that.
I don't know about I don't know what you get here, but we get some real whacked out people on the show. Yeah, well,
Most whacked out.
The most whacked out lady. Was a lady
in 10 seconds.
Who said she's gonna 10 seconds? She's gonna call birds. So
Okay.
She said, I said, well, where are the birds? No birds came. She goes, oh, they're busy.
It's David Hasselhoff, everyone. David Hasselhoff. Oh, unfortunately, we're out of time, but we're back again tomorrow at 12:30. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.